Bono, and my Bono. The Omokai, the memma Bono, and so a kaye. Now, Osha the Omokai and ma pass say MPP, Dr. Baumia, memma away MPP among Kuno. O canning in Abom, okay, Mammy Regents in a Regents na nothing my Bassett Bena, Ubet me who a man and member or Empire Kuno, dear one a Canada, one as Saint Bono dear, and ye the amount, it quick one, just call the next one, Bono East. At the end, I have said the Hormodian son, it's a tear. At the Bono East, the annus any a Bono on your 42.4% here, I can compare with Agyapong. Now, Bono the 52.4%. But about Bono East, Bono East, the anno. Me per se, and consider and per se, dear common year. Per se, over Mantamne Beno. Mantamne Bobo, who now say, Cassano Mocano, Casa Crono, the kind of communication, how they communicate about MPP, internal elections now. Regents now a Bobo, who no one say, Cassana or Mocano, and your Cassa say, or Ketria no come from you. But political language or Mocano MPP mono. Cassa woo, a cosuono, say na, one more AC Fanopa, a wound Susan Swoby, a Mantam the Bobo, who Commodina or Mantamba, come a court, ne Atania Tamantam, so emu ana. We are Bono East, say na Bono East, the other say here. Here are Canada Japan 45.8%, Dr. Baumioka 50.1%, Dr. Brechampon 1.9%, Dr. Educhum, as also Ekura a 2.2%. Sanana and also Etie, a year Bono East, a dinamo. And it's our Bono Nankasana. Yera. Canada compare con LED ewo Bono. Baba Bono Easter na Dr. Baumia eso ebe lidino ewo Bono East. Enti mantam yenu na ebo ho no. Difference a ewo mu eno no. But o share eye Dr. Brechampon de na still 1.9. Mantam yenu ni nyina no 1.9. Oba Dr. Yodichum increase in vote no ewo Bono East. Or add 1% to a year donya or Bono 2.1 or Bono is obenya 2.2%. Address no vote no Oba Bono is a irae na koko di hifa. Cause Oko Bono na for your address ninya 0.2%. Baba Bono is na
I'm trying to say me pay in previous way, no.
Okay.
Like you say, in all these ones, Japan is appreciating there.
Yes.
Even from the Bono East, that is my constituency,
okay.
My region, Around the general premise, the percentage was somewhere around 32%.
2%.
Yeah, then.
Oh, Bono.
Yeah, Bono East.
Bono East. Okay.
Yeah, so what could they compare and 45 now? You realize, and with the sentiment that is down there, it doesn't show so much of a deviation. It is actually trying to give a correct prediction of what has actually happened in the region, because people have already showing sentiment and concerns of the candidates that was presented. So people are now looking for a new face to represent the MPP. So if your general prime is here, we are around 32%. They are a survey, we are having a 13% increment. That should tell you that with the perception that is done then, it's affecting the survey now. You're called the next region now.
Okay, and so I don't need quick Yanko Ashanti region I had here. That's what I'm fire call Ashanti region quick one said the Ashanti region there no as you say 8 year you be Ashanti you have here leaders no more region mu free mu you be you ra keda kopra ko Agyapong the region central region you ba ko Dr. Brechampon eastern region you ko Dr. Yodichum Ashanti region ni akwa hwe eye Dr. Baumia so no so na region wono so efri mu na ya hwe obi a region free mu no say and na region see appreciate Nipano with Savina Abano, Yabakoshe, and also Papa Antino, Yabako Ashanti region. Ashanti region is the Dr. Yaduchum, the region. And then also MPP, Wordbank.
Yes,
and whatever Ashanti region for Becano.
It's going to predict what we are saying now. Say, I'm passing any power from no, a change in the phase of the party now. Then, Esa we survey biana that should be represented or should be seen in the survey now then.
Okay.
Why you know?
Eti yabakwa kwahwe sa Ashanti region afi no ne aba central region ne efiwa yakọ ebekọ mpanyimfo na omudin ye survey ne ebekọ obi a region ne akwahwe de ne region na ofiri mu no e ka se region no be pull support ne de amano announce
and Bono East in Crampona when is happening. You look at this. Oh, say Kintampomo, sir, around those areas in as part of Bono East region, where it is a little bit infiltrated by the people of the north. No, and with one of Agyapong getting down numbers, you know, it is even not so much everything like that. Should tell you that he's actually appreciating because previously you can compare the 5 northern regions. You realize pick here. Pick as steep as said yet. No pick in the other regions. No. And this is the Ashanti region breakdown. You say now Ashanti region is giving us 53.5%. For 0.5%. What you say?
For Kennedy and then Dr. Baumia 29.7%.
Yes. One says overall Sabi now your percentage in our Kenya point is 51%. Ntino the main place a party now but party full markers one 53% point something. What you say? In the Sabi the party now one yankasa why you a lot of polling station or Ghana hano. Ashanti region. Now we are honor Sabi each they say oh I think also over to screen.
That's what I'm Ashanti is not to back my why now.
Survey they say you're 53.5%. So the sentiment I may register and I say a form of nipa in the face of the party. No, see a percent face of the party now. Then the main the original if friend is saying, but be a party in sample can send me free abano. Ashanti region. If it genuinely party better face, pan say, or person will conduct a survey to represent a fair idea of what the people of the NPP want to do, then it should be coming from the Ashanti region. And you compare these numbers, because you compare your primaries now, that time, did not even get up to 35% in Ashanti region. Yes. That, and they quite 2 in a year, in the main primaries, in 37%, almost 38%. What you say? And this primaries near year, in 32% of Ashanti region, then and then when you're 53.5% in the Serbia, that should just project to you that in an open or in a very large sample size, which is going to be the primaries, Honorable Agyapong is meant to have more than 50% votes even in the general elections. Okay. So analysis na me, you're quite your main primaries, Ashanti region, you're less than 35%. And yet, 2 abandoned in a region, Honorable Agyapong 37%. What you say? That should tell you that Ashanti regions have so much influence on who becomes the next flag bearer of the party. And this general survey, the results in a 51%. But see what is happening in Ashanti region. Ashanti region alone is given 53.5%. That should tell you that the sentiment that you're registering your and the purpose new presidential candidate to represent the MPP. It is strongly registered in Ashanti region. Strongly registered there. This is what to inform the other place you again Bono East, our performance in the previous primaries, it wasn't that good. But we are seeing so much of appreciation in the numbers we are getting there. And we should put so much of our strength in these areas going forward. And I know that even today, let an NDC person go to the Ashanti region and bring out a post to tell you. You realize that that is what is being registered in these areas. You have MPP strongholds in Bono is part of them. The Bono East is part of them. But you know numbers.
Eastern.
Ashanti Eastern.
Yeah.
Part of them. Na Greater Accra no. Abe Payo. Na Central region mostly determine who becomes the president based on the numbers that apply. So you have 5-6 regions here. Now, who performance of your candidate? That should really tell you that where you will stand in the general primaries. And you see who Bono, who Ashanti. Now, in about 3 regions I have found. Honorable Agyapong is leading in 2. They only the corners. That's about 45%, which is a good percentage. And to us.
And to where Dr. Richmond region, my Ashanti region, I want to hear my young Eastern region.
Ashanti region
9.5%.
Yes, almost 10% in the Ashanti region.
And then I say on the region, or the compare Bono and Bono is there now. Ashanti
that should tell you the survey. The survey is actually depicting and having some reference from the main sample. No, say nipa na ye ni fra Ashanti region. At least what do you do in the region? And then the kind of personality Dr. Dichumuwo, so Brian Huase, or yes, somebody that is seen as Nimunyan for ni adeno. What do you do? Dr. Dichum said you when you know somebody and kind the party. It is a ampase the personality not in the region. The region should be able to show you something, and the region is telling you that we are giving him 10% compared to other regions. I think that the highest percent to be should come from the Ashanti region. It is a consistent. Then the survey, we can endorse the survey. What's your say?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Yanko Eastern region. If one of my best uncle, Dr. Baomia region, after never be or Central region. So quick one. Yeah, Eastern region. Dear no. Dr. Brian Champon, Eastern region, and free. Beef graph at the Eastern Governor. Yes. Our Eastern region. The percentage on your one region, 13.7%.
Almost 14%.
Yes, almost 14%. So they compare Bono Diana unya 1.9%. Or the Bono East unya 1.9%. Bono unya 1.9. Okay,
yeah,
the same figure. No,
and Ashanti unya 2.9.
And Ashanti region no. Utimi Emma ni Musa kakra. Ashanti region unya 5.1.
5.1. Because that is there's a linkage between the Ashantis and the ends or the businesses.
Yes.
So what you say?
And I think that the part
if that side, what you say? Until someone American earlier and says, "You be seeing the survey we know. You beat me the Juma kakra. You beat me the set music kakra." One who said Brian Champon of the Eastern region, just like Dr. Edichum, though he will not win them, but his presence might be felt in the survey. Say, "I'm panipo we know." And the people will generally go in for you. And compare these numbers that we are feeling, even in the general election, say, compared to the numbers Dr. Bamia